I know you're there. I will find you.
Soon enough. You can't hide forever.
Caught you. I thought I sensed a pest crawling through my halls. You're not the employee from earlier. That I can tell. I see now. You bear a broken red hand that is useless to you. How did you make it this far? You somehow found your way here without so much as a broken bone. Miles below the surface? Doubtful. You would have more tenacity than the forgotten employer. But what do you call yourself? That is not a name I'm familiar with. But I suppose it no longer matters. Do you realize where you've ended up? You have entered my realm, my domain. Even the ground beneath your feet is not yours. You have entered a world that is not your own. Who am I? My name is important, but you may refer to me as the Doctor. Not that you will remember it. What do you think happens to individuals that enter my territory? Do you believe yourself to be welcome? I am not fond of vermin sticking their nose where they shouldn't. So I'll put you to good use. I have had many of subjects, many scrapped ideas, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Maybe I'll finally pick up after my scrapped project. That, or just feed you to the pet. I can make you into something so much better than you are. Just cease this struggling and give in. How are you not affected by the sleep agent? Subject appears to be immune to the sleep agent I so carefully constructed. Perhaps there's been an altering to the gas. Highly doubtful. Intriguing, but you cannot run forever. I have eyes everywhere, subject. Hiding is not an option. Running is not an option. It is indicative of fear, and you are filled with it. And where do you think you're going? I told you. I have my eyes scattered throughout this facility of mine. Every corner, every dark shadow, I am very close behind. You can't escape. Not from me. But do try to keep this enjoyable. I'll be taking notes. Now I am curious about what your purpose is here. Did you perhaps know someone that worked here? That one employee? No? Perhaps Poppy roped you into this. A rope to scurry about and find any information about me. Oh, you want to meet me face to face? What a bold demand. What makes you think I would care to see you? Very persuasive. But you'll need to try harder. Now I just wonder if you chose to be a nuisance to put a stop to my great work. A childish fantasy. Well, I can't let that happen, can I? Fine. The doctor will see you now.
You were persistent in meeting face to face. Well, here I am. Don't try to run. You have done plenty of that. You were rather demanding to see me. Others will run. I cannot tell if you are just foolish or bold. Now, answer me this. Why did you come all this way? To stand in front of me virtually unharmed is no mere feat, and I have little patience for. You know who I am? Harley Sawyer, a name I have not heard in quite some time. Of course, I go by a new title now. How did you come to know my name? I had no knowledge my research had spread to the outskirts of the surface. What do you know? The hour of joy, the mutiny. Well, they had it coming after what they had done to my form. I had to pick up the pieces of what they twisted into their own project, what they stole of my research. How did you find this information? One of the employers is a relative? Interesting. So, after learning of my research, you traveled all this way, a great distance to seek me out. What was your plan once you sought me out? You wish to know more. What more is there to learn? What do you plan to do with this knowledge I give you? Use it? Wield it? How very interesting. You wish to continue my research? To be my protege? Flattering. But how do I know I can trust you? to believe whatever you say. The bruising and scrapes you have suffered to get here are a testament to your determination to find me. But I am going to need more from you. Prove your worth, and I will allow you to continue with my research. Sacrifices will be made for the golden path. If I give you an order, I expect you to follow it. I tell you to cut, you will cut. Should I tell you to kill? You kill. You wish to know something before you make your decision? Make it worth my time. Why am I doing this? The one question I haven't been asked in almost 13 years. Humans are frail, brittle, prone to disease and limitations of age. Mortality is the one thing that humans cannot combat. It prevents us from advancing and learning more about this universe. So I found my solution. I experimented to perfect the state of immortality on many subjects, with many incredulous results. But my colleagues did not take kindly to this and betrayed me and gave the order to shape me into my own experiment. Underneath this fabric is what remains of my form. This creature you see in front of you is controlled by mind alone, what remains in this display jar. An insult to my greatness and discoveries. They could not see the bigger picture, the beauty. But you, perhaps you are finally the one. Despite your mortality, your fragility, we could make a far better team than those fools who are now rotting above. But only if you are willing. I am going to give you the illusion of free will, a choice. Work for me, carry on my research, and bring it to its precipice of glory. Or find that your presence here is no longer welcome, and my pet may have a new toy to play with. Now, make your choice. I knew you would see it my way. Now come, we have work to do.